We are live with a crooked camera. I know what, the camera might just have to stay a little crooked. That's just what it is. Hey, Jaden, how you doing? Are we live? I don't see any chat coming through, so I don't know. Hi, guys. Yo, Abraham, what's up, man? Hello. What's up, Bat Gamer? Hey, Nancy Drew. Yo, what's up? We're back. We're chilling. What's up, the Golden Music? Mushroom, Jack Menz, Xavier, Tianama, Jeremy, Scott. Be Wild with Garrett. What's going on, dude? Good enough, eh? KJ, FPS, Yarden, Pearson. What's going on, guys? Trevin, Baba, Mark Anthony, Diego, Moist, KJ, JK. Say my name. Incidentally, ironic. What's going on, guys? How's everyone doing? What's going on? Who's ready for some episode 4? You love the music, Jeremy? I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. How's everyone doing? It is good. It's good to see you guys. Baba, what are you, 6 years old here? Sorry, man. No second chances on that. Hey, I love the show. Hell yeah. What's up, Chell? Hey, bro. What's up, Sam? Michael, what's up, Jonathan? How you doing, man? Hello from India. Dinesh, what's going on in India, man? Have you seen the Miss Marvel poster? Yes, I saw it earlier on Instagram. Ready for the new episode, Jeremy? I feel that. I'm especially ready since your glowing recommendation. Yeah, I feel like the industry's gotten a little loose as we've gotten closer and closer. But I've kept stum. I've kept super quiet about it. So how's everyone doing, man? How long till the episode drops? About 35 minutes. About 35 minutes. Thoughts on the Miss Marvel poster? I mean, let's go. Unconditionally proud of me, dude. Hey, Jonathan, I appreciate that, bro. Any new music on the way? El Chico, I'm actually working on an entire LP. I've got a new single coming out with KJ Saka. Shout out my boy KJ. He's a drummer for Pendulum and a bunch of other EDM bands. I mean, a ton. This man's ubiquitous. I got another track coming out with him on his label Impossible Records maybe next month. And then I have a full EP of my own, a record of my own coming up at the end of the year. Rate Moonknight so far, I'd give it I'm actually going to because Marvel has been so high quality, I'm actually going to recalibrate my entire rating schedule and start giving out 8s where I'd give out 10s and reserving 10s for, like, you have to make the top 5 to get a 10. Does that make sense? So right now, the only 10s I'd give out in the MCU are Guardians of the Galaxy 1, Captain America Winter Soldier, Thor Ragnarok, well, that's tough. Civil War, Infinity War. Infinity War gets a 9. Avengers Endgame is honorable mention. You make music? I didn't know that. Well, incidentally, my music's going to be part of the giveaway. We're actually giving away a ton of variants on this very stream. We're giving away a ton of Thor variants. Check these Thor variants out. We're giving these away tonight to only people who are in the stream. I didn't tell anybody about it at the channel. So if you're here tonight, you're going to have a chance to be entered to win these. These are all, this one's got Silver Surfer on the front. These are all exclusive variants, Thor variants. That's Thor versus Galactus. I mean, I'm talking about the highest quality variants, y'all. Now, thankfully, Street Level Hero, which is the place I buy all my variant comics. I have an entire collection. Those guys are awesome. I reached out to them. They sponsor the channel. They're sponsoring the giveaways. That's slhla.com. I'm giving them props. They're definitely an awesome company. You can only get those exclusives there. We're going to be doing those giveaways. I'm going to announce how to do that here in a second to be entered to win. You like the, yeah, there's a lot of really cool stuff coming up in the MCU right now. So any updates on, yeah, they should have shipped out at the beginning of the month. Actually, I just started getting messages from people who are getting them. So, and you guys will find that if you won one comic, you actually got like 10. I sent out packs of 10. So Nancy, message me if you haven't gotten yours yet. It should show up soon though. Dope Comics, yeah, those are gonna be hooking up with them as a sponsor here at the channel was made a lot of sense because there's a lot of you guys see all the same advertisements on YouTube, right? For like knives and Squarespace and the same like video games. I'm not gonna call out any companies here because technically that would be free promotion, but like you guys see all that stuff, right? And like, I mean, I could do commercials for them, but you guys don't like, but a comic place that sells exclusive variant comics like that I shop at makes sense to work with them for promotion. You know what I mean? I don't know. So, everyone's asking when the episode comes out. It usually drops about 10 minutes before 3. I'm not really sure what the science behind dropping it at 2:50 a.m. is, but that's generally what happens. So, why isn't Moon Knight brutal like Daredevil? I mean, Netflix was working within very different confines of how violent they wanted that show to be, and Disney Plus is mindful that there are at least some children who are watching Disney Plus. And to be totally honest with you, man, I mean, I don't know how violent you need it. There were dudes laying in pools of blood and gunfights, and I don't know. I haven't felt like this needed to be that violent. Now, I think what you're asking is like, why isn't it as visceral as Daredevil, which is a valid inquiry. And what I would say to that is that the type of cinematography they used with Daredevil, not just those super long one shots where they would do it once a season, in the hallway or whatever, but just like the type of cinematography, the no cuts, very little CGI, and all real practical stunt work gave it the feel that it had. I also think that that's more part and parcel for Daredevil than it is Moon Knight. But hey, that's just me. You like the story so far? Yeah. It's so funny you guys come in here and ask when the episode drops, like you don't watch this. Like we haven't been watching Marvel TV for the last year and a half. What's your thoughts on Dev Patel playing Doctor Doom? I haven't heard anything about him and Doctor Doom. Honestly, dude, you're such a give, receive a tenfold. That's why you continue to be blessed. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Remember you wearing the Iron Man suit? Yeah, this Iron Man Mark III for Spider-Man. Maybe we wear it for the finale. I was gonna do the Thor cosplay again tonight, but oh man, are you invited? Are you invited for Doctor Strange 2? What are you asking me? Am I going to the premiere, the red carpet premiere? Maybe. I will not confirm or deny. No, you need Mr. Fantastic cosplay. I mean, honestly, I don't need to be combing in any gray in the side of my hair. It's already sad enough. I'm already sad. Is Moon Knight going to connect with Thor? I mean, shoot, I think there'd be an excellent opportunity for it too. I'm not sure that it will, but when is episode 4 dropping? All right, Lucky Mix, I got you in like 30 minutes. Thoughts on Black Bolt and Mom? I mean, that feels real. But honestly, everybody's walking back all of these cameos, and the movie really feels like it's very Wanda Doctor Strange centric, right? Love the channel, dude. Travis, I appreciate it. Hey, yo, out of context. Have you covered Nirvana? In my life, I've done mostly nothing but play in bands, cover bands, original bands, hybrid bands that did cover shows, all sorts of stuff. Nirvana is not usually a genre that I cover because I play piano, keys, and synth, and that is historically one band that does not call for that instrument in any way. However, I crush Come As You Are on the guitar. So the answer is definitively no, except for in my house on my own guitar, yes. Yo, Car Chief Amp, man, thanks for the $4.99. He goes, Mike, I have a question. Do you think Thor will wield Thunderstrike once he gives Stormbreaker to Beta Ray Bill? All right. This is all really good questions. I think that he's going to retain Stormbreaker or it'll become Yggdrasil. I don't know if I say that right. The New World Tree. That's where we see him planting that. I think that historically, Beta Ray Bill has always wielded hammers. Thunderstrike went to a different Thor. Beta Ray Bill gets Mjolnir, right? He gets a second Mjolnir. In the comics, he gets a second Mjolnir forged for him. I actually have those comics. This is a great time to bring them out on a comic stream. I actually set up my comic display off screen. Okay, but here's Thor 337. This is the first appearance of Beta Ray Bill. Man, sorry, the reflection here is tragic. I've got this in an 8.0, but geez, yeah, I guess the reflection here is absolutely epically bad. And then this is the cover that everyone knows. This is 338. This is the Mighty Thor with Beta Ray Bill on the front, battling for Mjolnir. And Odin makes him a second Mjolnir because he proves himself worthy, right? So they call it Stormbreaker. So since his name's Stormbreaker's already taken, I still think you give Beta Ray Bill a hammer. That's just me. Do you think we will get to see Rune King Thor? Okay, Rune King Thor. Let me weigh in on that as well. Rune King Thor from the comics, historically, this is how the story works with Rune King Thor. The more that he sacrifices, the stronger he gets. The more he gives of himself, including ripping his own eyes out, sound familiar from the MCU story, that levels him up in power. We're talking about a guy who has now seen his father, his brother die twice, his father, his mother, lost the love of his life, missed with Thanos. That's why he went in depression. Like, we've seen him, he has given up a lot. I think he's maybe slowly becoming that, but I think interestingly enough, he could sort of move into like an all-father role. And then you could actually have like a new Thor, or that would actually make room for Beta Ray Bill. Is Beta Ray Bill in the Annihilators? I believe he is. That's what I want to see. Is Beta Ray Bill on the Annihilators? We got to do a quick fact check here. Who's spamming? I got a 15-second cooldown. Thunderstrike. I mean, there's a lot of Omega instances of characters that just get absolutely ridiculous in the comics in their own little one-off situations. Okay, guys, this is how this is going to work. So I did not announce that we would be doing comic giveaways at tonight's stream. And the reason I didn't do that is because I wanted it to only count for people who come. I didn't want a bunch of people to come through the stream for the comic giveaways. This is how we're going to do it, okay? This is the link over to one of my songs that I just put out. You can follow that link over there. All you got to do is sub to that channel and leave a comment on that video about Moon Knight. Say come from Moon Knight. That's a comic. Leave a comment that said coming from Moon Knight, coming over from Moon Knight. That video right there. You got to sub to that channel. All Fires. That's me. That's why I say okay, aka All Fires. And you gotta sub to that channel and leave a comment that says coming from Moon Knight. Tomorrow morning, I will choose one of those comments. Now look, this is to win every single one of these exclusive giveaways from streetlevelhero.com. These are all exclusive variants of Thor comics. They're absolutely sick. This one's got Silver Surfer on the front with Thor. This one's Thor vs. Galactic. These are exclusive variant comics. I don't know, value between like 10, 30, sometimes $60 each. I have no idea some of the value on these. But if you want to be entered to win, you will win every single one of these. You got to follow this link right here, sub to my music channel, okay? And then leave a comment on that video that says coming over from Moon Knight. Here's the link. That's all you got to do to be entered to win. And I'll spam it one more time after the show. All right, they could also give him a new hammer called, yes, Bjorn User. Yeah, they could just give him another hammer, but I think you just give him another Mjolnir. I don't think you give him the axe. If you could be any character that hasn't been confirmed or rumored, if you could have any character, I know that's a lot, get their own show, who would it be and why? What would I want out of Marvel? I mean, God, there's a lot. There's a ton. There's a ton. There's so much. I don't really know how to answer that. I just hope they do. I really hope they do some villains justice. And I also think that, like, I'm going to say this hot take. You guys may or may not agree with me. You're doing an Agatha Harkness, House of Harkness television show. Echo is getting her own television show. Great. Thrilled. That's crazy. If you had told me that's what was going to happen, I'd be like, yo, really? Awesome. But then you better also do a Storm TV show and a Gambit TV show and a Cyclops TV show. Like, I'm down for you running out like those kind of heroes and doing like That's awesome. But like, if we don't get like a Storm TV Disney Plus series, why are we doing Agatha Harkness? I don't know, man. I don't know. Do y'all agree with me? Like, I'm down to do it all, but y'all gotta like, no. I don't want just an X-Men TV show. If we're doing, y'all hear what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe you guys don't agree. Hypothetical: Jane Foster gets power of Thor, but it's taken away. I mean, that's the whole storyline, right? I mean, not to ruin this one for you, but yeah, that's the whole thing, right? Is that she can't maintain it because she's got cancer. So every time she becomes Thor, it abates the cancer. But as soon as she undrops Thor, as soon as she unthors, the cancer comes back and the chemo's undone. So it's sort of like can only use it for so long. Do you think if Jake Lockley will have a different suit? That's interesting because normally Jake Lockley appears in the Mr. Knight suit. So I don't know if they really need more than two. Right. Don't understand the Agatha show. Yeah, see, I really don't either, but again, like cool, like tight, like but you also better run out your marquee, right? I don't know, man. Maybe they just figure they hold the X-Men for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they just figure they hold the X-Men for a minute. You know? No. I don't know. Guys, if you're here new, we're doing a giveaway for Thor exclusives. Here's a link right here to my music channel. All you have to do is sub to my music channel and leave a comment on that video that says coming from Moon Knight or coming over from Moon Knight. We're giving away a ton of Thor exclusives, exclusive variant comics from our sponsor, streetlevelhero.com. All you got to do to be entered to win, go over to my music channel, sub, and leave a comment on the video that says coming over from Moon Knight. I'll pick a winner in the morning, hit you up. I'd say hold it for a minute, maybe bring back X-23. I don't understand how you explain X-23 if you haven't done Weapon X and Wolverine, but I feel you. So I mean, we'll see. When does it start? In 20 minutes. Wait, why though? There's so many X-Men heroes to introduce. There sure are. They start making a show. I'm trying to listen right here. Here we go. This is on here. My guy, Miguel Hooks, man. Thanks for $2. Appreciate it, homie. Omega Red, yeah. I think Omega Red it would be a really cool villain. I'm for it. Bro, you should have lighting raining in the background for your next show. Lighting raining. What, man? What? What? Huh? Do you think do you think Kang will be mentioned in the gods at all? No. I just want to give Dr. Doom justice. Yeah. Where's the Guardians of the Galaxy wall going to go in the background? It's going to go against that wall right there. And I, instead of putting a new door in my house, I'm just going to take the siding off and cut a hole in the door frame to move it in. Guys, I bought a panel from the set of Guardians of the Galaxy. I bought a panel of the Orb of the Power Stone room. I bought like an actual panel from one of those big gold panels that tells like the story of the Infinity Stone. And it's 7 by 10 feet. And it had to be shipped from London. I have no idea when that is ever going to make it through the port, but we're going to put it right there. So, why are you so grumpy today? Who's grumpy today? I'm certainly not. If you might be talking to someone else in chat, leave a comment on the link. Yep. On the video that I linked. That's correct. Sounds expensive. Yeah. Pretty stupid. Yo, Nick Barucci. Everything. Give everything a thumbs up for all the content he brings and share. Showing support from Dynamite. Great show as always. Yo, Nick. Huge shout out, guys. Huge shout out to Nick Barucci. Nick's the man over at Dynamite Comics. You guys might know Dynamite from things like The Boys. They have a ton of titles, man. Bro, they have a ton of stuff over there. They got a ton of great content. But yo, Nick, man, thank you so much for the $100. Super generous of you, man. Cheers. And I got to get back to you. I've been in LA for a while, man, but I promise I will hit you up. We will reconvene. Maybe have a huge announcement coming soon, guys. Something super exciting. What are your thoughts supposed to be on the Ramanat Easter egg? On the kid in episode 3, Be the Wild Garrett? I mean, I think that is the most likely end to this series. even more likely than Gore the God Butcher like killing the gods to link to Thor. I think that Kang showing up in this series would be like a continuity thing, since we haven't really had him teased since last year with Loki, almost a year ago. So will you go watch the screening for Doctor Strange on 2nd of May? If you're asking if I was invited to the Doctor Strange world premiere on the red carpet, maybe. I can neither confirm nor deny that. But there's actually screenings going out before that, the week before that, because the virtual press junket's actually on May 1st. So there will actually be press screenings the week before. It's going to be fun. $100 says the Punisher makes a cameo in Moon Knight. I wouldn't hold your breath on that, man. A lot of contractual things had to happen. And really, there hasn't been wiggle room there until the rights fully bounce back from Netflix for them to retain John Bernthal until recently anyway. And they would have finished filming this. I don't know, man. Maybe, bro. Hope Khonshu comes back. I mean, I hate to spoil this one for you, but yo, what about Gore? What about Gore and Moon Knight? Yeah, maybe. I just think Kang's more likely, but we'll see. Am I going to see it a week early? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe I am. I don't know. Again, neither can confirm nor deny. The social media embargo isn't up until 9 p.m. Pacific, so midnight on Monday, May 2nd, after the premiere. So no one can say anything about it until then. And then spoiler-free reviews won't be up until the next morning, 9 Pacific on May 3rd, which will be Tuesday. If you guys are hyped about that. Where is Korg's show? What are you asking? Kang's definitely involved. I mean, feels right. Do you think Loki will be in Thor? Also feels right. What's your favorite Marvel villain? I answer this all the time. 100% Doctor Doom. Without a doubt, to me, has done the most sadistic, messed up stuff in comics ever. Don't at me. Actually, at me. We can talk about it in a different video, but I mean, the man's got a laundry list of things he's done in the comics that I think make him the biggest big bad. How long into the episode? Shortly, my guys. 15 minutes. I got HBO Max for Batman and watched Dune and was like, this is effing good. Yeah, Dune slaps, bro. Dune slaps. Yo, Todd Self, $10, man. The series is supposed to be entirely standalone. Spoilers. No, they've the press has already officially confirmed it's in the MCU. That entirely standalone stuff was just early pre-screener press saying that the TV show felt insular from the MCU in a way that the other stuff didn't, because stuff like Hawkeye and some of these other shows were very, very quick to reference the MCU immediately and over the top. I mean, shoot, Loki opens with the whole opening sequence from Avengers Endgame. The Hawkeye series was immediately talking about Avengers and Avengers the musical. This, however, has ignored that altogether. And so there were quotes about it being, disconnected from the MCU in the way the projects aren't, but the press has already confirmed that it is 100% in the MCU. And there's already been plenty of Easter eggs. The mention of Madripoor. The list actually goes on. The Global Repatriation Act, if I'm saying that right, there's already been a ton of references to where it is. And I think they pretty much already confirmed it in the timeline as well as being the most recent taking place. We also know that he didn't snap. So, yeah, there's a lot of connection there. And no spoiler. You're fine. Do I think Beta Ray Bill will be in Thor? Man, I effing hope so. Will Banks, dude. Yo, thanks for the $20. I live in Cairo serving overseas at the embassy with the Marines here. So far, Feluca scene has been the most accurate with the set. Do you think that Weapon X will come from the government replicating the secret soldier serum? Yo, Will Banks, first of all, thank you for your service and protecting our country, man. And Godspeed. And hope you make make a safe return home when it's all is said and done, man. I appreciate every single one of you who served. So first of all, thank you. Second of all, I think we saw what could be the very early foundations of a Weapon X program with what we saw in WandaVision and Sword, when Vision refers to himself later as a weapon more easily controlled. The word weapon to me kind of stuck out. And we know that historically in the MCU, governmental agencies have had an obsession, stemming now from Thunderbolt Ross, rest in peace, William Hurt, the Sokovia Accords. It's going to end up eventually with Sentinels in X-Men era. The government's not down on superheroes and they want to control them. So I feel like maybe that's where the Weapon X program is sort of going to spawn. So yeah, the Super Soldier Serums, that's on. That's right on for sure. About 12 more minutes, my dudes. We are proud of you. Hey man, I appreciate that, Leon. Thanks, dude. Oh, you're talking to yeah, guys. Put a W in chat for my boy Will here, who's serving overseas. Guys, here we go. Last chance I'm going to bring this up until after the episode. Here is a link to my music channel. If you go over there and sub and comment on that video, coming from Moonknight. So what you want are coming over from Moonknight, okay? You go over there, you sub to that music channel. It's my music channel, and you say coming from Moonknight. I'll pick one winner who comments that, and we're giving away a ton of Thor variants from our sponsor, StreetLevelHeroLA.com. We got Thor fighting Galactus on the front, and you can look up the publishing page or the back to see which copies or episodes or which comics these are. But these Virgin variants, you can't tell because they don't say anything on the cover. That's Thor fighting Galactus again. This is another one. I think this is Thor number 1. This is a really dope cover. That's got the new costume. This one features the new costume from Thor. Sorry, I know the reflection is brutal right here. This one features the new Thor costume recently. The one that was and then this one's got Silver Surfer on the front. This one's baller. So all you got to do is go copy, follow that link, sub to my music channel, and comment on that video coming over from Moonknight. Okay, it's all you got to do to be entered to win. It's all you got to do. I'll pick a winner in the morning. And yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. Yo, B with Garrett. Do you think that World War Hulk is actually going to happen? And how are they going to pull it off since Planet Hulk has come and gone? Well, I mean, that's part of the fun of having movies, right? Is they can write some fiction. It's fiction in the first place. So I think there's still a story to be told there. And I would absolutely lose my mind if we get the Hulk as a villain versus Marvel heroes. I don't, honestly, it's like the only kind of movie I want to watch. The only kind of Hulk movie I want to watch. Yo, Liam Shorey, what's going on? But he's got to kill superheroes. He has to. Every show so far has had a wild 4th episode. I'm expecting no different theories on the third altar. Is it Jake? 100% it's Jake. I mean, come on, man. It's classic Trinity, Meister Hulk. Yeah, that would be super bad. Super bad. I want to skip episode 3 because it was boring in my opinion. What did I miss? I mean, episode 3 had a bit of chewing the fat, but I mean, you can't deny that Moon Knight certainly 100% has had an absolute it's been miles ahead, outclassed the pacing on other episodes. Can't deny it. So Chthon's going to kill the gods. Technically, that would be Gore, the God Butcher. Yeah, Toby and Mom. I mean, shoot, y'all saw the Tide commercial today. You got the new ones, my comics from the 80s and 90s. I stopped buying. Yeah, I mean, I have that's, what, to all my collectors out there, here's my piece of advice about the collecting hobby. You gotta pick your lane. So like, you don't see any Star Wars or DC in any of my collections, because if I could get that stuff too, there'd be no end. And I also stopped anything plastic. So no Hot Toys, none of my 5-inch line from the 90s, no plastic if I can help it. I've got some bobbleheads and little figures that like fans have given me or whatever around here, but mostly just quarter scales and half scales, and then props, actual movie props. I'm really into that. Do you think Xavier and Mom is from the Fox animated series or just a variant there within? Yeah. Is Moon Knight setting up the Midnight Suns? I would say that all of these characters are. Yeah. Yeah, I really like Marvel animated series. I agree. Say my name. What's Mom? Multiverse of Madness. Was the episode delayed today or something? I don't believe so. Should come out in about 8 minutes. Mr. Sinister would be a really cool villain in the MCU. I agree. Very over the top, though. Lee Pace would have made an awesome Mr. Sinister, but it's too late. He's already villain. I mean, Dan, I agree with you. You know what? Yeah, I can show that. I mean, what are we going to censor everybody now? I agree with you. I'm also a huge Natalie Portman fan. She's definitely one of my favorites because not only is she ridiculously attractive, but she's also brilliant. So, you mean, you can't really. It's like she got to put all of her points into two leveling up trees. So, anyone not disappointed with Morbius needs a head check, unfortunately. I mean, look, can't we C and D movies have a place. I think it's just you're taking, yeah. I mean, it was awful. I thought it was awful. I wanted to leave, like real bad. Do you think Marvel is not killing heroes enough? No, I don't want them to kill heroes. I don't think you need to kill heroes for stakes. I want as many heroes left in the MCU as possible so that we can have ridiculous giant team ups for Secret Wars. Just want to say you're the only YouTuber I actually spend money on. And I appreciate the wholeheartedly because, hey, man, I really appreciate that, dude. Your generosity is super appreciated. And trust me, it goes to some really, really good stuff over here at the company. All my donations are rolled into production for chasing my dream for music. So I really appreciate that. Fell asleep during Morbius. I was literally standing in the hallway to leave for like the last 15 minutes just so I could catch the post-credit scene. No cap. Jordan Adams, dude, $5. Really appreciate that, man. In my culture, that is not the end. It's more of a stepping off point. You reach out with both hands and Bast and Sekhmet. T'Challa. Yeah, that's right. Apparently we're going to see Bast. Russell Crowe in an upcoming film here. Russell Crowe, I believe. Arthur Harrow, Dr. Doom. I've seen that theory. I'm going to cover it. No. I think Secret Invasion is about variants, not Skrulls. Interesting. Definitely about Skrulls. When is Ghost Rider coming? Well, it's like asking when Mr. Fantastic is coming. Maybe you see a variant of them in the upcoming Multiverse of Madness. Sure. Will that be the permanent and long-term variant for the MCU for the coming decade? I don't know. Do you think Beta Ray Bill will make an appearance in Thor: Love and Thunder? Man, I sure as hell hope so. Man, Batman movies suck. King Westside, that's not even a sentence. It doesn't make sense. You're missing an action there. I don't know. You think the Batman movie sucked? That's your comment, King? Okay. I don't know if you're just trying to be edgy or whatever, but Batman movie was not bad. Yeah, that's not bad. But yeah, whatever. What is Secret Wars? Secret Wars is a storyline that originally debuted in the 70s or the 80s? 70s. A huge crossover that involved Doctor Doom and Battleworld. There was then a second run, I believe, by Hickman in like 2005. Was that 2015? Man, the second one is the God King Doom run. That's the classic white Doom. That's the one I would read. That's the one I think they're going to do. Doctor Doom fractures the multiverse and makes Battleworld. And it's one of the craziest Marvel stories in the history of. Doctor Doom literally pulls a Sub-Zero on Thanos, rips his head and his spine right out, literally right out of his body. It's honestly that comic is wild. And that's why I was hoping that they'd recast T'Challa, because that's the one where T'Challa leads an army of dead out of the plane, out of the spirit plane, because T'Challa gets the Infinity Gauntlet. That's that storyline. That stuff is nuts. All right, guys, we're peaking on viewers right now. Here, check it out. If you want to be entered to win the Thor exclusive variant comments, there's my music channel. Click on that. Click the link, sub to that channel, leave a comment on that video that says coming over from Moon Knight or coming from Moon Knight. We're giving away a ton of, man, I know the reflection is horrible. We're giving away a ton of exclusive variant comments from our sponsor, StreetLevelHeroLA.com. If you want to be entered to win, these Thor variant comics, okay? All you got to do is take that link over to my music channel, sub real quick, okay? That's all you got to do, sub that channel, and leave a comment on that video that says you're coming over from Moon Knight. Okay, now this is a friendly reminder to wherever you're actually going to watch Moon Knight to go ahead and open that up on your browser. Whoa, holy light Batman. Whoa, go ahead and open it up on your browser. Because it should be live in about 2 minutes. Should be live in about 2 minutes, okay? So now we're big chilling. I'm making live action Minecraft movie. I was thinking, honestly, Connor Lee, that was my exact thought when I saw Jason Momoa starring in a Minecraft movie. I was like, what's the storyline in that one going to be? The game doesn't have a storyline. I got it. Okay. We can see your screen in the reflection. You can see my screen in the reflection right here. Of course you can. You think I can't see the screen that you can see the reflection of me in my computer? What do you want me to do? You can always open it up. Oh, now you can see my Disney Plus. It's all right. I cover it up before the screen actually starts. Everything always has her playing her role in Shang-Chi. I have no idea what you're asking me there, bro. Open up your browser or whatever at 2:50. Yeah, we're almost there. It's almost there. Episode should be live momentarily. Let me get something to cover up the screen though, so you guys can't watch along. Actually, can you see it? Can you see it right here? Yeah, you can see it right here. And I could adjust the cam slightly though. Oh, you can see it still. Okay. We'll cover it up. It's not even tall enough to cover it, huh? It's all right. Guys, is it live yet? It's got to be live real soon, huh? Oh, it's up. It's live. It's live. It's live. All right, we're going to everybody get ready. Everybody get ready to watch it. We're going to watch it right now. It's up. All right, we're going to do a countdown here shortly, and then we're going to press play. All right, so this is so you guys can't see what's going on the screen, so I don't broadcast it live to you guys. All right, we're going to press play in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. We're pressing play in 5. We're pressing play in 4, 3, 2. Press play. Disco. Previously on Moon Knight. Yep, we're still in the previously on. Okay, right now we're at the 1 minute 33 second mark. It's cold blooded. You know. Yeah. With like the worst articulation you've ever seen. What are these, die cast? Little action figure humor for you. Guys, I've already seen this episode 15 times since I had the pre-screener. I'm going to get some more coffee. I'll be right back. It is indeed 420. Happy holidays, guys. Cheers. I love you guys. Yep. We're live right now. We're at the 4-minute and 45-second mark. 4-minute and 40-second mark. Chad, I don't talk to the episode, man. I'm watching it with you guys. There's nothing moving behind me. Get out of here. He goes, "You put one finger on her, I'll throw us off a cliff." It's pretty hilarious. Episode started already. 13 minutes in. Remember, I saw this over a month ago. I've had a month to figure out what happens that's going on in this episode. Yeah, Tomb Buster. My ending explained video is already done. I'll have it up as soon as the stream's over. I will explain everything. All right. Okay. That was some crazy stuff. That was some crazy stuff. We are strictly in crazy town. Okay, so they definitely want you to feel like you're an MCU Inception. And if you are all turned around as to what the hell is going on, I can tell you. I can tell you what just happened. All right. Yeah, you guys, you need me to explain what's going on here? Okay. Yeah. All right. I got you. I know what's going on. I want to save it for the video because I want you guys to watch the video. My audio is failing? Is my audio failing? You're cutting out. Can you guys hear me? Is this better? Is it still cutting out? Here, let me turn up this. Is it cutting out? I can explain what just happened, okay? All right, don't be confused. I'm going to break this down for you guys. It's really pretty easy and pretty simple. All right. They want you to feel like everything that we saw in the first 3 episodes was just things inside that hospital that he imagined in his mind, when really it's the reverse. Everything in that hospital, everything in this place is representative of what he just went through. Moon Knight, Mark Spector, Stephen Grant, they're all different souls in one physical body. We just watched Mark Spector get shot point blank in the chest twice. He can't summon the Moon Knight costume because Khonshu is locked in what we just learned is called a new Shakti. So he's dead. He's about to die. The goddess that we just saw, who's a hippopotamus, is named Tawet. Now, she is known as a fertility god, and she has a ton of different attributions in Egypt mythology. But one of them is to clean and prepare the dead before they pass to the afterlife. So the reason that Mark is able to meet Stephen is because while they are in one physical body that has just now died, they are separate souls, all going to be judged and passing at the same time. That's like why he couldn't read his scales, right? Because it's separate souls. That third sarcophagus was actually Jake Lockley. They just didn't let him out. And that's the symbolism that they're getting prepared for the afterlife, is they're all in sarcophaguses meeting the goddess Tarawet, who prepares them to go to the afterlife. So this is actually, you could say in his head, but really it's in the Egyptian plane. Think of it like the spirit plane for Wakanda. You got it? Took me a month. I researched this for a month, did the breakdown video for a month. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So purgatory, basically. You got it. You got it. That's it. Yeah. So I'm going to have to, I already finished the video, but now I've got to actually record some of the actual video so I can dump it in there for the breakdown. The Field of Reeds, you got it. But she would prepare them for the Field of Reeds. Jake Lockley was in the third sarcophagus that they wouldn't let out. Yo. That's what it is. Jake's not dead. Jake's in the third sarcophagus. They're all in the same body. They're all separate souls in the same body. Gotcha. Who's Jake, though? His third personality. The one where, remember earlier, where he kills someone and Mark's like, what did you do, Steven? Steven's like, that's not me. Yeah. And Mark's not aware of Jake. Why did they let him out, though? I think they're just in shock of what's going on. And they don't know about him, so they don't know to let him out. Yeah, definitely some Indiana Jones sent in there for sure. Who's the hippo? Egyptian goddess named Tawet. Taweret. 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 I don't know how to pronounce that. $5 says the goat was Mephisto. Definitely looked like a blasphemet, if I'm saying that right. Definitely looked like the imagery of that. Yeah. The 4:3 ratio made you freak out. I feel that. Aren't there 4 personalities? There should be. Taweret is Korg's sister. No. Is that Jake? So what's the Jake backstory? I think the Jake backstory is going to be explained in the next episode. Or maybe, yeah. How is Khonshu getting released? I explained that in the episode too. Boom. Ending explained video coming real soon. Coming soon to you. Who do you think who do you think Mark's mercenary partner was? Just one of his partners. Just a partner. Could have been Bushman. Well, I'll explain what happens in the in the video. My ending explained video, I explain what's coming too. Thanks, Sam. Yeah, there's a reason I have a channel, right? It's Bushman, right? Probably Bushman, yeah. Very fitting for a release on 420. I didn't even think about that. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. That's actually hilarious. That's actually hilarious. What if his partner was Victor Von Doom? I mean, there's at least a possibility. There's at least a distinct possibility, right? I mean, I would assume they're going to be pretty nuts. Guys, it is 3:44 in the morning for me. Dude, Heavy Spoilers just dropped their Moon Knight episode 4 breakdown. Yeah, of course, because the episode, all 4 episodes have been out for pre-screeners for months, so people have had plenty of opportunity to do them. I personally have to stick the I don't know how he would have gotten oh right, he could have just clipped out footage when it dropped instead of watching it because he's not doing a watch party and spent the last hour editing in the video, which is what I've actually got to do now. All right, guys, it is 3:45 in the morning. I usually will spend a lot more time talking to you guys after the episode, but in an attempt to want to get this video out, I've actually got to do the production on the video before I go to sleep. I am exhausted. Very tired. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Incredible. I will see you bright and early at the stream. If you're still up in about, I don't know, an hour, that video is going to go live, or you can watch it tomorrow morning. I love you guys. Go ahead. Sub to the channel. Try to get that gold plaque. Don't be weak. Oh, come on, Dan. All right. I love you guys. Take it easy. Have a great night. Peace.